Hi, everybody. So we're back. We're going to be doing Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra. Who's ready? Who's ready? Hello. Just kind of getting ready. Who's first? Looks like Cancer is first. So let's get some good chuckles going on for Cancer here. Make sure we get a nice clean read. That's just for Cancer. Yeah? I think I'm kind of crooked here. Let me see. That's better. Okay. I've had a couple of people contact me or come into the chat room and tell me that they've tried to email me and I haven't got any emails on the email that I gave out to you guys before. So for your personal readings, I put the link down below for PayPal. So you can just PayPal me and PayPal will email me. I do have a website. It's themagicshop.online. The Magic Shop is spelled with a K, Magick, and shop is SHOPPE, like old school magic shop. .online instead of .com, because I was going to do, I actually for a long time owned a magic shop that was here, and I always said, I want a magic shop online, I want a magic shop online, and so I've just started this new magic shop online. And so whenever I thought it was really cool that they actually had the option of, instead of having a .com, they had a .online. So I actually have a magic shop online. Thought that was pretty cool. So I know it sounds kind of corny, but anyway, I'm going to have to go back through and put the timestamps on everything so that you guys can click through and not have to listen to me banter and blah blah at the beginning, and you can just click on your actual sign and it should take you to it. I'm still looking kind of crooked here. Let me see if I can fix this while we're waiting on everybody to come in. There we go. As soon as we get a couple of people in the room, we'll get started. Sorry I didn't leave it up for a while to let you guys know that I was going to be on. I thought I was going to do a private read, but I didn't get the PayPal thing, so I wasn't able to get started. So we'll do that. I'll do that after. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. For Cancer, the first week of March. Cancer, first week of March. Why is this looking so weird? Okay, that's better. So yeah, I'm looking at the monitor over here so that I can see kind of how everything looks. See if I'm straight. Straight? Okay. So Cancer, first week of March. Cancer, first week of March. One more shovel and we're good to go. Looks like that starts at 5:19 for Cancer. Okay. Where are we, Cancer, right now? Oh, and the Cancer part right up front to let us know where we're at. So, what is the best possible outcome for this week for Cancer? Best possible outcome this week for Cancer. Looks like it will be finally making that decision. Finally making that decision this week, Cancer. What's the best course of action for Cancer to make sure that the best possible outcome for the week can be achieved? What is the best course of action for Cancer? Again, we have this decision making, we have this juggling of two things, one or the other, and it's a two, another two. Twos can often mean reconciliation. In this case, I think we're basically talking about a decision though, and not reconciliation, because this best possible outcome is a non-reconciliatory, if that's even a word, card. It's upside down. All right, so what are the energies that will be affecting Cancer this week that could be throwing some curveballs or making some obstacles pop up for Cancer? What are the energies affecting Cancer this week that could be causing some obstacles? Okay, so the energies for this week looks like we're in, that's not too negative. The energies for this week are stopping the bickering, stopping the actual being defensive, stopping that, the point where you have to defend yourself. That's good, Cancer. That's really good. Let's see. What is the actual obstacle that this could cause? What is the actual obstacle that this could cause? That is not an obstacle. This is looking good for you, Cancer. The world, Chico. Looks like, to me, my opinion here, that things are moving forward for you. And I don't see really how having the world in your hands or the world at your fingertips could actually be an obstacle for you. So maybe there won't be any obstacles for you this week, Cancer. That's a good thing, right? Let's see, what is Cancer's best course of action to make sure that these obstacles are met with success? Again, the world in your hands. Turning your back on this two. This two is reconciliation. This is walking away from that. You've got 3 twos now. It seems like reconciling something has been on your mind, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards for you. It looks like your best course of action is to turn your back and walk away from that and do something new. Let's see. What is your harmony line here? What's the storyline for you this week, Cancer? What's the storyline for you this week, Cancer? What can we get here? We have the King of Wands. That's assistance from someone coming in, someone older, or someone like a man who is going to be there to defend you or to help you or to defend you, maybe support you. Let's see. breaking away from a third-party situation, maybe not going out and partying so much. That's good. That's always good. And then you have the star, which is new hope, and it's in the right side up position. It's often a Gemini or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. Let's see. We have the king in the upside down position. Now, this is oftentimes a bad thing whenever it comes to banking or money. So it looks as though if you thought that there was going to be some money coming in from something that won't happen this week. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen, it just means it won't happen this week. Here's the hangman upside down, and that's what's crossing this King of Pentacles, not making any money. Now this hangman, a lot of times it means not being so material, not being into such worldly things, and with it upside down, I think that's your clue to not put so much stock into money and to put more stock into the spiritual side of things. And then you have this Libra here, and he's in the upright position. And a lot of times he's really good with numbers and banking. He's really good with accounting. He's also really good at cutting away bullshit. So that's a really good card. And now you have the Hierophant in the upside down position, which means someone who is coming onto the scene, who is very open-minded, very accepting of new things and unique things and new opportunities and new ideas. And some information towards the end of the week coming in for you about a job. That looks like that's a pretty good thing. That's pretty good reading for you there, Cancer. Let's see if we can get some clarification cards here. Just to clarify, let's clarify what this decision is about. Oh, there we go. Leo, strength. This decision is about making you're making a decision to stand on your own, or this decision has been made for you. With this card in the upside down position, this is generally kind of like riding the fence to make a decision. This is decision made. So this card plops out right on top of that, and there we go. And let's see here. Give us some clarification for some of these cards, some of these positions here, some clarification for Cancer. Give us some clarification for Cancer. Get some clarification for Cancer. Best course of action? Best course of action for Cancer this week? Do we have some best course of action for Cancer this week? Oh. That comes out down here on where the Hanged Man and the money card is here. Landed right on top of these two guys. This one and this one. Can you see those? Landed right smack dab in the middle on top of them. So that means you're going to have to balance your bank book. You're going to have to balance the budget. Watch your spending. Because like the money that you thought was going to be coming in won't be coming in yet this week. Do we have any clarification for this Gemini card? Do we have any clarification for this Gemini card? What is our clarification for this Gemini card? Clarification for the Gemini card. Oh, that's too many. Let's pull this one top card. It looks as though this is a birth or something new that's coming to you. A birth, you may be, if you're a female Cancer, you may be pregnant. If you are a male Cancer, this could be a new love opportunity, or you could be having a child too. And this lands right here on top of this Gemini card, and the don't go out partying card. So definitely if you're pregnant, don't go out partying. Do we have any more clarification for Cancer? Any more clarification for Cancer at all? What do we have here? Clarification for Cancer. Oh, two. All right. Again, with this card, this means information coming in, and that's landed again on top of your Hanged Man and King of Pentacles that are both in the reverse, along with your balance card. I think that you're going to be getting information that has to do with that. And again, you're in your head about something. Again, this puts you in your head about something. If you're planning on trying to get money from somebody, that's probably what you're in your head about. And where it came from over here was on top of this Page of Wands, which is interesting because this is the second one that you got, and it's here on this side over the person with the open mind and the information that's coming in towards the end of the week. So, one more card. Best course of action for Cancer. Oh, that's 3. What do we got here? We got a page of the Page of Swords, which indicates watching, or someone watching you, or you watching someone. We got the Death card in reverse, which oftentimes means a birth, and the Wheel of Fortune upside down. So I'm guessing that, again, you were watching and waiting and thinking that there was going to be money coming from someone, and where it landed was here on this guy. Hello, hi Ellie, how you doing? It landed here on this guy, which is your Libra card, which is also the guy who is the accountant, the one who handles those kind of things and helps you balance the books. It landed right on top of him. So if you were thinking that if you were watching and thinking that you were going to be getting money from a Libra, it's not going to happen. There's going to be an end, and then there's going to be a birth, and it's not going to be associated with the Libra. So, I'm okay, and you? I'm so confused, Tarot. I feel like I need help in this situation. Okay, all right, I can help. Let's get through with this. We're at the end of this reading for Cancer. So again, if you thought you were going to be getting money, Cancer, from this Libra that you've been watching, it's not going to happen. There is a death of that, a rebirth of something new, but the Wheel of Fortune is upside down whenever it comes to that. Okay, so that's it for Cancer, and let's move ahead to Sagittarius. We're moving on to Sagittarius as soon as I can get these cards picked up. All right. So let's find out what's going to be happening for Sagittarius in this first week of March. Let's get these cards flipped. Make sure that we have a nice clean reading for Sagittarius and we don't have any bleed over. Yes, down below, if you're looking for a private reading, down below there is a link in the description box for my PayPal. And whenever you do PayPal, I generally do, I'll do a 3-card. I do the 3-card for $5. And it's basically like, where are you now? What is the best thing that you can hope for with the situation, whether it be a time or a specific situation that you're asking, and then what is your best course of action to achieve that? And that's your 3-card, and I do those for $5. And then I'll do the 6-card. Do I have Venmo? I'm not sure what Venmo is. No, I don't. I have PayPal. I have Super Chat here. I have it's like PayPal. Yeah, I don't have that. But my PayPal, the PayPal Me account that I have, you don't have to be signed up with PayPal to use it. You can just go and do a one-time transaction with your card, and it'll send it to me. I have let's see, the 6-card. The 6-card is it's the first 3, like I just said, and then then there's 3 extra cards. One will be the energies that are affecting you for good or bad, and what might be throwing you a curveball. It's got your obstacle, your main obstacle, and getting what you want, or in finding out what the answer to your question, and then the best course of action for overcoming any obstacles that you have. Now, then there's a full spread that I do, and I do that for 20. And it's basically what I do here for the free readings here, for just the signs, and it's those 6 cards that we talked about, and then it's what I call the storyline, or the harmony line, and it's a succession of cards that basically tell you the story and what you need to do and where you need to be going with it, so that you can make sure that it's resonating with you and it's the right thing to do. Then I also do a full Celtic spread with clarifiers, and I pull out these 2 old ancient books, and I show you specifically step by step what is what each one of the cards mean in each category, say whether it's business or love or career or whatever, or if it's just like basic, esoteric or mundane, where you actually have like a special guidance and so forth, if what you're looking for is more of a spiritual reading. And those are 40, and they take about 45 minutes to an hour. So the 3 card is generally about a 10-minute to 12-minute reading, and then the 6 card is about a 15 to 20-minute reading, and then the full spread, that's the $20 one, and that's about 20 minutes. So it's up to you whichever one you're interested in, and you can do that through PayPal. I also have a Facebook, and we could do it through Messenger if you want. I can use WhatsApp. I can use the Facebook Messenger, or I can do a private live here. But I just started using the WhatsApp, and it works really well if you use that. It's my name, Shay Ronsonet. Here, let me show you. Got it? Yes. Yes, as in that's my WhatsApp. That's also my Facebook. So whichever one of those is more convenient for you, we can make it happen. We can start when I'm done with this. I'll do Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra. That should take about 45 minutes here, and then I'll be done, and I'll be available for you. Okay? As soon as I get the confirmation in my email, like if you do PayPal, when I get the confirmation in my email, I'll respond to you, and we'll talk about how to make it happen, what's more convenient for you, and we'll work it out. Okay? We can do it tonight if you need to. I'm no stranger to emergency readings. Okay. So, Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius for the first week? Sagittarius, first week of March. Sagittarius, first week of March. So, Sagittarius, right now, we have your first card is the High Priestess. This card means behind the veil, within your grasp, living knowledge from your past. Okay? That basically means that what's happening to you right now is something that you've already been through. You already know. You have a good idea and a good experience enough to make decisions based on this. Something that you know already. Okay? So what is your best possible outcome for this week? What is the best possible outcome for the week? This Wheel of Fortune upside down. Uh-oh. That may not be too good for the week. Let's see. When you're down on the Wheel of Fortune, then the Wheel of Life, the only way to go is up. So look at the bright side. Let's see how we can overcome that. Is there a way for us to overcome that? Is there a way for Sagittarius to overcome this Wheel of Fortune being in the upside down position with what they already know? What is their best course of action? Best course of action is to break free from whoever this person is, or this situation. This is a situation where you're having money issues, or a man who is like not such a kind person, somebody who would be causing you financial loss. We'll get back to that in a minute. I'll pull some clarification cards for it. What is the energy that is affecting this situation and putting up these obstacles? What is the energy? Where's the energy coming from that's putting up these obstacles? That would be some information that came in from a younger person. This information came in and it's causing some issues, causing some drama, causing some obstacles. Let's see what that obstacle is. The main obstacle is unequal distribution of funds or time. It may be a situation where you're not getting paid for some work that you did. It may be a situation where you're not getting paid enough, or the things that you're being given are unequal. They're inharmonious with the amount of input or work that you have put into the situation. Let's see, what is the best course of action to overcome this? What is the best course of action to overcome this for Sagittarius? What is the best course of action to overcome this for Sagittarius? Best course of action to overcome this would be bringing a third party into the situation. Typically, this would be a group. It could be like a law group or a group of people that you know that you trust. This card generally means getting the recognition in the upright position as it is. It means getting recognition for your hard work and efforts. So getting recognized for your hard work and efforts, or showing that you actually own this, or that you actually are the one who did this and are responsible for it, so that you could get paid for it. That would be your best course of action. Let's pull the line here for the story. What's the story behind this? What is the story behind this? What is the harmony line? How can we bring us into harmony with the best possible outcome? Sagittarius. Okay, let me just get these laid out here, and then I'll show you as we go along. Okay. Sagittarius, are you dealing with some sort of breakup? Let's see. I'm going to have to bring something to an end here. All right. So these are the things that you have an opportunity, and you kind of turned your back on them because you're looking back at something. And so you're contemplating, maybe you're contemplating greener pastures. You could be contemplating a change because you're looking out over what is and what can be, instead of looking in the direction that you should be. You need to be cutting away some of these things, like quite possibly this person. You need to be cutting away that person. A lot of times that's a Gemini card. You need to be cutting away this person from your life, or from your financial situation, however whatever this may be. If it's a relationship, then this person has taken you for some money. Could be a business situation, has taken you for some money. Could be a gold digger style person. And it has caused disruption in your home life. But there's a cyclical re-beginning happening here. So you're going to have the opportunity to not recreate this cycle again that led you to this. You're going to have the opportunity this week to start this cycle over again, and this time maybe on a higher side of the Wheel of Fortune, or as we say, on the higher side of the Wheel of Fortune, because your Wheel of Fortune is upside down right now. This card is a need to let go of the past. It's a need to let go of something or some thought pattern or some form of activity that you've been doing in the past, that in the past had brought you comfort but no longer serves you. Okay, you need to let go of that, and you need to work on your own individual things. For example, oh, you're welcome. You need to work on your own individual things, like things that you do that are that are all your own. Like, I'm seeing really here someone trying, like, as I look at this, it looks as though you're working with someone who's trying to take your credit, take credit for something that you've done. Someone getting paid out, and it's unfair. I'm seeing an unfair distribution of wealth or ownership here at some point. I'm seeing it's pretty clear by the way these are showing up, because this card means getting recognition. And with this being your getting recognition for your hard work and efforts and for what you've done and achieved. And it is the best course of action. Whereas this card as your obstacle is you not getting what you deserve. So I'm thinking that there should be a point where you come forward, or you try to make some way to, or you try to establish in some way your ownership of what has been done, the work that has been put forward. Like, for example, this would be like, let me give you an example. If you were maybe like a writer, okay, and you had written a book, or you wrote a screenplay, right, or a song. Well, then you had some producer that came along, and because you weren't copyrighted personally, or you weren't copyrighted correctly, they have now taken your script and they're getting paid for it, and they're not giving you the money for it, and or they copyrighted it themselves. Do you understand? Like if you invented something and someone stole your invention, and it's caused disruption in your home life. This could also mean, if this is a love situation, this could mean that the person that you are with is spending your money, or is wasting your money, or is a gold digger style person, and or they're not giving you the time and the attention that you need, or that you deserve, that you earn, and that you should hold in their life. I'm also seeing here with the death card that this is coming to an end, and that you should put this to an end and work on your own products and your own self and your own life, and stop giving so much of your time and effort to this person. This could be one way or the other. It could be you are doing this to somebody, or somebody is doing this to you, but either way, however this works out, in the end, it's ending. This is over. This is coming to an end whether you want it to or not. And so you should take this energy and this time and use it to your advantage, to like ride the wave, right? Instead of just kind of treading water and getting bashed by the wave and waiting for the sharks to come and eat you. You should actually take this opportunity to ride that wave, to use that energy, harness it and focus it for yourself and for your own work, so that you can get so that you can actually get this, your best course of action, so that you could actually get the recognition and the money and the payment that you deserve. And I think that a way for you to do that here, because this is generally also means indoctrination into a business or a group, or otherwise something like a sorority, fraternity, or business group. Okay, so I think that that's your best course of action. Let's pull a couple of clarity cards and see if we can see anything that we may have missed. Is there anything that we missed for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, is there anything that we missed that we need clarification on? Let us know now. Whoop, there we go. All right. First off, we have this. This is the things that you've worked for and grown. This is a real clear indication that we're on the right track with what we're talking about. And I also see here this injustice, and this card landed on top of this, which is actually an injustice. So that means that it could mean that you could be going to a law firm to speak with somebody about this person taking what is yours. Okay, and then with this card, I see that it may very well be a very sharp-witted female who may help you. This person could be, she could help you. She could definitely offer advice. She could definitely offer some legal help, and you might want to listen to her. She could help you cut away the bullshit and get down to brass tacks of what's going on. So if you're looking for an attorney or somebody to help you through this, then the one that you find that's actually a female will probably be the best one to help you in that. Let's see, do we have any more? See if we have any more clarification that we need for this for Sagittarius. Whoa, Sagittarius, what is the best course of action for Sagittarius with regards to this situation for this week? Oh, that one's trying to pop out. Best course of action for Sagittarius this week. Wow, we're having some extra cards pop out here. Let's see what they are. Okay, if you don't do this, you're harming yourself. You're going to put yourself in the poorhouse if you don't. This card landed right here on top of this. This is the help that you need. This person will help you. It might even be one of those kinds of law firms that actually don't charge you unless you win, kind of thing. So this also indicates you allowing your health to be bad. Yeah, so you need to look after your health. The other card that we got was a slowdown situation with the work. So you may be able to slow it down with this person because it landed here. So if this thing is starting to snowball and they're actually starting to steal from you, this information that's coming in or that you've got or that you can share with this woman will help slow that down. Okay? All right, so that's our reading for Sagittarius. Let's move forward now to Taurus. Moving forward to Taurus, as soon as I get these cleaned up. The energy for Taurus for the first week of March. Taurus energy, first week of March. Let's get these cards flipped around. Make sure that we get an absolutely clear reading for Taurus with no straggling energy from Sagittarius. Make sure that the reading for Taurus is completely clear. We get the reading for Taurus. Taurus for the first week of March. Taurus for the first week of March. Taurus for the first week of March. Get some information for our Taurus friends. Taurus friends, first week of March. Taurus, first week of March. Looks like you're all in your head about something here, Taurus. What you need to realize that may help you out a bit is that all of those swords are behind you. You're not really bound. That's some little gauzy looking toilet paper stuff that's wrapped around you and you're blindfolded. You're not seeing that you have a sword in front of you that you could pull out and defend yourself with. You're standing in the water here. That's flowing water. That's a good indication of you being able to move forward with your creative and love endeavors. So let's see, what is the best thing that you could possibly hope for the outcome of this week? Oh, you're welcome, Ellie. Let's see. What is the best possible thing that you could hope for this week? Taurus, what is the best possible outcome for this week? Best possible outcome for this week is that you stop looking back, Taurus. Again, look at this person with the blindfold. Just like the last person, that blindfold is off now, and they're no longer going to look back at they may have a lot of work that they did. They may be having to defend all this stuff that they did in the past, and it's time to put that away. Okay? And so that will be the best possible outcome for this week. Moving forward, let's see what is your best course of action to ensure your best outcome for the week. What do we got here? What do we got? Here we go. Again, you're being told to stop looking back and seeing what you can salvage from the past and to just let it go. See, now this guy in the upright position, he's looking back to see what he can salvage from this battle. He's picking up swords and leftovers and remnants after the battle. Okay? This is telling you again, your best course of action, just like this, is to let that go. Okay? Now let's look and see what is the energy that is feeding into any obstacles that may be happening with Taurus for the first week of March. What are the energies that are feeding into this? What are the energies feeding into this? Work. This is not such a bad thing. The energy's feeding into you this week. Looks like it's going to be having a good work ethic. You've got money on your mind. You've got a firm grip on this money. You've got your feet planted in your business and your work. That's a really good sign for you, Taurus. Now let's talk about how we have obstacles, if there are any. Let's look at what these obstacles could be, or let's look at the main obstacle. The main obstacle confronting Taurus for the first week of March. Relationships. You need to have, now this card means good communication flowing back and ideas, creative ideas between a man and a woman, a male and a female. This is a good, like I said, a good flow of energy and communication. This could also mean a partnership, be it business or marital. or a good relationship as far as a committed relationship. This is coming up as your obstacle. I'm not sure why yet. Let's pull another card and find out. What is the best course of action here to, what's the best course of action here to overcome any obstacles this week? What is the best course of action? The best course of action is the upside down, this upside down queen. Now, that's interesting. So I'm thinking that maybe your obstacle is there is someone, maybe an older person, maybe an older female, maybe a water sign, which could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay, has maybe coming in between this communication with you and this other person, okay, male or female, however that works. And that communication, it could be, now since this is work, right, and your obstacle is this, I'm guessing maybe you could be working with someone of the opposite sex, and yeah, there, we're getting there. It could be, there are 3 people involved, I think, because if your obstacle is this good communication, right, then it could possibly be that this person at your work, that there could be a person at your work, okay, it could be male or female. This is just generally telling you about the type of person that they are, but oftentimes it is a female. So here you are with your work. You have this good work ethic, you're doing a good job, your work's going good, you're starting to get known for having a good work ethic, known for being someone who's square business, right? And then you have this good communication passing back with good ideas passing back and forth, either business or otherwise, right? And often a marriage card. And now there's this person who is in the upside down position. So that generally means that that's somebody that you need to rid yourself from if they're in the upside down position. So that might be that third party that you're talking about, because this person may be, it could be that you're working with someone of the opposite sex at work, and your significant other is jealous, or your significant other thinks that that there could be cheating going on, or is intimidated somehow by it, or vice versa. There could be someone at your work who's giving you, who's trying to come between you and your spouse. It could be one way or the other. This person could be a lawyer, because there's somebody who deals with money on a daily basis, and there's somebody, I mean, look at them in the city. You see, their feet firmly planted in business and money. It could very well be. So let's look here and see what the story is. Let's pull this storyline here. Now, just remember that these may not all 100% resonate with you. If you are watching this reading, this is just a reading for your sign. It's showing you the energies that are affecting your sign. There's not a lot of specifics here that you'll be able to pull. Okay? Okay, well, just keep watching. We'll see what happens, and see where this goes. Now, this storyline and the harmony line is letting you know where you are, where you should be going, and what's happening. And we should be able to pull this out really quick and see what is the story here for Taurus. What is the story here for Taurus right now? What's going on? Can we get... Whoa, that tried to pop out. Okay, so there's an offer being made. There's an offer, and it's almost like it's come out of nowhere. There's an offer being made, and it could have to deal with money or love, but it's fruitious, because it's fours. Fours always mean good fruition. So it would be a good offer to take. It would write your wheel of fortune. Put it in the upright. Okay. However, there's someone who is manipulating words and deeds and causing some issues with that. This is cunning words. This is manipulation of a situation. Okay? And so there's someone who is, and I'm guessing it could probably be this person, who has come in and is thwarting this with what they're doing. Again, it looks like it's kind of mirroring what we said before. Now, there's balance here, okay? There's trying to balance these things between, and I'm guessing that's like third-party kind of situation where you're trying to balance what's going on between these three people, okay? Let's look and see. Okay. You need to be careful before you sign anything. This card in this upright position, it could mean reconciliation. It could mean, it also means like knowledge of your past, things that have happened in the past. This kind of means that you could be in danger of someone taking advantage of you because you're not experienced in what's happening right now, or there's something new that's coming about that you could be taken advantage of for. So you need to read the fine print. This is something that's happening fast. This is a man who's coming in and trying to make fast changes. He's a business person, okay? He's got that wand, where that wand means enterprise and distinction. So he's somebody who's maybe in the public eye, or he's someone who deals with a lot of people a lot of the time. So you need to be careful. This is generally somebody who can really help you. Most definitely somebody who can help you and guide you whenever it comes to business and stuff, but it's happening really fast, okay? Look how fast he's like charging in on this horse. So you need to be careful of what's going on, because you're kind of in a place where you're kind of out of your depth with this. Again, this card is another card that has to do with business and stuff. This is a pentacle, and this is generally really slow moving. See how the horse is just standing there? When it's in its upright position, it's an offer, okay? So right here, this really, when it's a wand, it's generally about ideas and stuff. It's not really about things that are physically happening yet. Whenever you see a pentacle, those things are actually physically happening, but they're really slow. This card is really slow. See the horse standing? Now, when it's this way, it means things happening faster, okay? It means the money thing's happening faster, but it also means that there's a possibility that you won't like what this person has to say, or that the changes could be beneficial to you, but they could also cause disruption in other parts of your life, okay? They could be disruptive. They will definitely have a financial upswing to them. However, at what cost? So like I said before, let's make sure you read the fine print. And look out for a woman who is trying to get this. And again, I think it's an older female. And this person wants something that they didn't work for. They want the money without having to work for it. This person in this upright position is somebody who can be very cunning and exaggerative. Okay, they could exaggerate things. So if they're exaggerating and they're trying to sell you on something and they want money fast and they want money from you, they want the money fast, and they could be out for what you have. So you might want to be careful with that. Let's pull a couple of clarification cards before we move on to Libra, okay? So do you have any clarification of the best course of action for Taurus? Yes, we do. Over here by this guy on the thing, okay. This guy's going to want you to walk away from something that you've put effort and work into, or he's going to be willing to walk away. And it landed right here on this guy, just above this offer and this Wheel of Fortune, like this. So I'm guessing, well, actually it connected him with them like this, right? So I'm guessing that in order to get this offer that's being made, which will be good for you, you're going to have to walk away from something else. And that might be what this obstacle is. They're not wanting you to walk, this person's not wanting you to walk away, and these people are. So this communication needs to stay open, and y'all need to discuss this that's going on here, because someone is definitely being manipulative or abusive with the situation, and I really do think that it's an older female, and there may be a younger male, because whenever there's a queen, and it's interesting that these are right here, whenever there's a queen and then there's a knight, that's near her. It's almost always someone who's associated with her. So, like, it could be like some business people coming in with an offer for you. So you really need to look out for that, Taurus. Okay, so we're pretty clear on that. Let's move forward to Libra. Let's get Libra for the first week of March. Libra for the first week of March. What's going on with my Libras? Because I am married to a Libra, and my two oldest sons are Libra. So let's see what's happening for Libra. What's going on for my Libra peeps? Libras happening in March. What do we got here? Let's make sure that we got this going on here. Libras, first week of March. Libras, first week of March. For Libras, first week of March. Get these cards nice and mixed up so we can get a good, clear reading. Here we go. Libras. All right. First card for Libra. We see this card in the upside down position, which means breaking away from conventional thought or breaking away from a group activity, where it could mean like for example, it could mean not hanging out with the people that you've been hanging out with. Unfortunately, it could also mean someone else getting the credit for something that you've done, or someone else trying to take credit for something that you've done. So that was something that we're going to need to look out for. Now, what is the best possible outcome that Libra could hope for this week? What is the best possible outcome that Libra could hope for this week? Interesting. It's the Two of Pentacles. It's the Queen of Pentacles upside down. So, the best that you could hope for this week would be to be lazy. This card, when this card appears in a reading upside down, it means someone who is lazy, who doesn't do a lot and wants to collect money for it anyway. So could be the best thing you could hope for this week, Libra, is to not have to work very hard and to get the money out of it. But I don't really think that is, and I don't really think that's it. So what's the best course of action whenever this is involved? What is the best course of action with this outcome this week? Best course of action for the outcome this week. We have the upside down Emperor, which is very interesting to have the upside down. All of these cards are upside down. This guy in the upside down position is an asshole. He's somebody who doesn't really take care of the things that he's supposed to be taking care of. And he's someone who tries to teach people a lesson. A lot of times this is a Scorpio card. And since like a lot of times you'll see people on the cusp that are represented by the Scorpio Libra cusp, who are represented by this guy. I see maybe what's happening here is this guy's not gonna do his work around the house, because this lady is really a house and home. Maybe he's not gonna do his work around the house to teach her a lesson for being lazy. I'm not sure. Let's keep going with the reading and see where we go with it. What are the energies that are affecting this? What are the energies affecting Libra for the first week of March? Work, work, work. Okay, so I'm guessing this could mean that while the Libra is away at work, his home things aren't being taken care of properly. That's a pretty good example of what's going on. It looks like, let's see, what's the obstacle for this? What's the obstacle? The main obstacle being created by this energy. Main obstacle being created by this energy is no information coming in from a Pisces or a Scorpio or a Cancer. So the obstacle here would be, from what I could see, the obstacle here is communicating the needs to this Pisces, because a lot of times this is This is information that you don't like or you don't want whenever it comes in, or it's no communication at all. So it looks like so far you have a situation where you're wanting to pull away from being involved with a group, and you're wanting to pull away from not getting your fair share of recognition from this female or this spouse, or it can go either way because the cards aren't always about what, like gender. They're a lot of times about the personalities and the disposition of people. So when I'm looking at this person that wants to get paid for not working, or to be lazy and not take care of their basic needs like their home and their home life. And then I see this guy, and he's not taking care of things because the emperor runs the country, right? So he takes care of everything. Everything is his responsibility. And so it looks like, Libra, you're wanting to get out of the responsibility of that because you don't feel like you're actually getting credit for the hard work that you do put in, and you're not getting help at home, okay? And that could be, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles definitely relates to home. It also relates to Capricorns. And so as this Libra continues to go to work and work, there's this stall in communication between you and this younger person, which could be a water sign, or a cusper, like I said, because a Scorpio, Libra cusp, Scorpio's water. So it could be that, Libra, you're working really hard, okay, and you have some young folks at home, maybe your kids, and they're not helping your wife, and your wife is like, I'm just not gonna do it anymore. It could be vice versa, you know, but things aren't getting taken care of at your home while you're away at work, and you're not happy about it. What is the best course of action? What is the best course of action for Libra here? Continue to work and get paid, and let this situation try to right itself. Let's see. Let's try and be a little more clear here. Let's pull the Harmony card, the Harmony spread here, and pull it out and look at what the story is. What's the story behind what's happening with Libra for the first week of, what's the story with what's happening with Libra for the first week of March? What's the story behind what's happening with Libra for the first week of March? It looks like, Libra, you have a really great opportunity that's about to happen. It's going to be with money, with career, and with something that you wanted all along that doesn't have anything really to do with punching a time clock. And that's coming up for you. Libra, I see you. This is the Libra card, and with this card is in the upside down position, it means somebody who's being an asshole and hurting people with their words. That is not a good way to start this situation, to help the situation that you're going through at home right now. So let's try and work that out here. So let's see. Here we go. A more spiritual and metaphysical approach would be what you need. This would help you and help your situation quite a bit. Now I see that there's that maybe not handing out so much money and time and help and effort to these people. That's what you've been doing. I don't think that's really working. I think here, this is not communicating properly. This is bad communication between two people, male and female. So maybe your situation here, that's not where this communication is, again, because this is like right, it fell like right underneath it. And this is Pisces, Pisces. It's Gmail, yes, correct. It's Pisces, Pisces. See that? Or it's Scorpio, Scorpio. That's his water signs right here. And this is not communicating and not communicating. This is no news and no news. So those are right underneath here with this Capricorn. There, you may be having some issues with a Capricorn who's talking shit about your people, maybe an older person, about maybe how your house is being kept, or maybe how you run your family life, and that's probably not very acceptable to you. So that's what brings this out, because that person really isn't aware. This card is the farthest from them. they're not really aware of this new thing, that this wonderful thing that's about to happen for you. So they're just kind of running off at the mouth about it while everybody else is quiet. And they may not be doing something, but there's things that are happening that are behind the scenes that people aren't seeing. That's definitely what one of the meanings of this card, or things that are unseen that are happening behind the scenes. Also spirituality, an awakening of intuition. Like, as a lot of times whenever you get this card, you'll be told to, like, start writing down your dreams and such. Okay? Are you okay? Yeah, turn that down over there. No, thanks. Can you turn that down, please? Thank you. That's okay. All right, so here we go with this imbalance of what's happening. And then here with this non-communication, with this relationship. Now, Libra, you have an opportunity. Now, this is when this card is in its upright position, it means immediately dreams coming true, okay? Now, I want to show you something. It's upside down, which means that there's a delay. But this card right here, when this card is in a reading, it doesn't matter where it's at. The answer to your dreams coming true is yes. The answer is yes. This is like achievement beyond what you thought you could have. Now, this is in the upside down position. Now, maybe, just maybe, okay, if we look at the cards this way, and I'll pull some clarification cards. But what I'm getting here, that what I'm channeling here, is very clear. This stall that you see of things not getting done in your home life, and this you not getting credit for the hard work that you do, I think that doesn't really have to do with your home life. I think that has to do with someone shit talking, or pressure that's put on you somehow from either this Capricorn person who really probably doesn't even have a job, and and just collects a check or something, and what they've kind of told you and put you in that mindset. And it's really pretty clear that you don't get the credit for working as hard as you do when it comes to this person, right? It's like they don't understand that because they've never had that kind of job or that kind of work, so they don't really know what you're doing. And it could also be that this could be an outside person as well, someone that you're finding very frustrating about. This is a Scorpio card. I think maybe you could have some frustrations with those people. And it looks like and those people are both maybe older than you, I think. And so you're just going to continue to work and do your thing. And this isn't just punching a time clock either. This is actually you doing like good, honest, individual, custom kind of original kind of work, okay? And so I think what's happening is these younger people that you have here, which could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, I think that they're backing out of this situation. And it's very possible that they're not towing their load at home. You could be working all day and coming home to the kids being like jungle gym in the living room, so romper room style. But in the end of all ends, the money is going to be there. The money is there, and it's accumulating, and it's turning into something that's amazing. And this may be delayed, but I think it's only delayed because there's this situation with this not, with it not having proper communication going on, for sure. And I think that the way out of this would be for you to not be this guy whose harsh words hurt people. I think it would probably be for you to take a more spiritual approach, for you to take the moral high ground, and especially whenever it comes to this person and this person, because I see this as a Scorpio and a Capricorn. It is definitely not a Libra. I just really don't think it is. And so I think that in the end of all ends, this situation where it looks like these funds are not being distributed properly and that you're not getting the what you deserve, I think that is outside of your home life, and I think it might have more to do with these two people. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll have to check that idea with what's going on in your own personal life, because this isn't a personal reading. This is like just a general reading, but I would really venture to guess, if I was doing this as a personal reading, I would tell you to just continue to work and do what you're doing, and this situation is going to iron itself out. And if you cause disruption, you're just going to delay this. Okay? So let's see if there's any clarification cards for Libra. Are there any clarification cards for Libra? What's Libra's best course of action? What's Libra's best course of action now that they know what's going on? There you go. Balance. Balance this out. That's what Libras are best at, right? I mean, your sign, the symbol for your sign is someone with the balancing cups, right? Okay, Libra, you're going to have to balance this out. You're going to have to look at both sides and kind of figure out what's going on. Is there any other information for Libra before we end this reading? Any other information for Libra? Libra, best course of action. Libra, best course of action. Whoop, got one. There you go. This King of Cups is a man who is in control of his emotions. He's in control of his money. He's in control of his spirituality. He's in control of his creative pursuits. Okay? This is the guy you want to be, and this is the outcome that you could achieve this week, Libra, if you stay focused. Don't be this guy. And this is actually a Libra card, so that's real talk, okay? So if you stay focused and you be this guy, you've got this ahead of you. And this will stop being delayed. 9 of Cups, wish come true. What you want will come to you. And the sun, when the sun is in the spread, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. That was the end, very last one, and I really appreciate you guys watching. If you want a personal reading, you can PayPal me below. Email me, PayPal will email me and let me know whenever you do that, and then I'll answer you back and set up a time that's really convenient for you. And we'll talk very soon. And I'll probably, sometime in the next day or two, I'll just get online and be here for Super Chat. If you do Super Chat, you can pop in and hit me with Super Chat, and we'll just do live reading for you like that. But just be aware that whenever it's on here, unless we've scheduled it as a private, everybody will be able to see your personal business. So the best course of action for you would be to go through the PayPal. Okay? So thanks, everybody.